On the last episode of
Wait. Is Homeboy flying in this? I would never fly in a cardboard airplane. Was he flying in? I missed that.
Cardboard Airplane Saga, we made a cardboard fuselage that I'm going to fly in. Cardboard wings in the previous video. Now that we have this cardboard airplane body, it's time to add some electronics to it.
Of course he's in Ohio. Only an Ohioan would do this. As somebody that lives in Ohio and not an Ohioan from California, which is a little bit crazier, but as a Californian living in Ohio, I know that the Ohioans do this type of stuff. And I know because I have friends that do this type of stuff. And when they want me to try things like this, I go, no, that's cool, dude. I'll watch you. I'll watch. And normally 90% of the time they fail miserably. This guy, I think he's going to succeed.
Mainly engines, controls, wheels, and these strappy straps to hold the wings on.
Strappy straps, of course. You're explaining this in a Midwestern style, sir. The strappy straps, the technical name of these are strappy straps, and you're going to fly in this thing. Okay. Oh, this is the balloon boy system. Okay. All right.
We got the straps strapped in with hot glue and tape. Very, very, very sturdy.
Wow.
Now, I did talk about this, about jettisonable landing gear, because I think that'd be really, really cool for this airplane, because it doesn't really matter that it does takeoffs and landings in rows. We're not doing any touch and goes unless I'm just dragging the fuselage across the ground and
looks
taking
like
off
somebody,
again,
an actor.
which I'm hopefully not doing. So for that, we're going to be building a carriage. So we're basically going to be putting this together. I'm going to make a little kind of pin here that wraps around this piece of wood that I stuck in there.
It's a dowel rod for a curtain.
So that when I release a pin...
that is literally a dowel rod for a curtain, which cannot hold that much weight. Just to let you guys know that my dad used to make model airplanes like this that were more reliable, man.
That wraps around this piece of wood that I stuck in there. So
Sounds
that
like
when I
Patton
release the pin in
Oswalt.
the
He
front,
does.
this pivots outwards, and then once it's facing basically straight down, it'll fall off. Ejectable landing gear. I have successfully crafted something that is actually probably more heavy than the cardboard airplane itself. So this is our jettisonable landing gear. We are going to be doing 2 phases of testing. One involves a high-speed taxi test where I make sure this is secured completely to the airplane and doesn't fall out. The second test is where I take off, climb to 10 feet, pull a pin, and release this whole assembly and then really fly the airplane. Because this thing weighs... I don't know. Where's the scale? Today I weigh 150 pounds. And today this thing weighs 184 pounds. That's like 34 pounds. It actually weighs more than the empty cardboard airplane with tail feathers and everything. It's gonna fly better once I release this. It rolls pretty good though. That I've released.
No. Absolutely not. Like, absolutely not. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, dude. I'm only going to watch a little bit. We're gonna skip forward here. We're gonna skip forward. We're gonna go to the highlighted sections here. This is a 30-minute video. Wow, what is this? This is a Santa sleigh. What?
You might be wondering, what is with this sled thing? Well, dear viewer, if you haven't been following me for a very long time, we actually did one of those man-flying drone things.
Okay, that ended horribly. What makes you think that this is really a good idea for a life-size replica?
Fortunately, I kind of tied it to a Christmas video, so the algorithm didn't really pick it up. I don't know, YouTube just kind of hates Christmas and maybe hates everything in general, especially season things.
We know that.
So this video didn't get that popular, but you should go check it out. I put my dad in it first. We flew around via RC.
You put
had a
your dad
DJI flight controller. Then I got in and flew it around. So yeah, it's a manned drone before they kind of got super duper popular, I guess, on YouTube. But back on topic. It has motors. The lift in this thing is pretty good. Like each of these is about 30-something pounds.
So he's going to use these motors.
30, 60, 90, 120. 120 pounds of thrust. Now we are going to lose some of it. It's not really 120 pounds because we're using them in a pull-push configuration, where this one's actually doing...
Okay, all right, next, we're going to skip to the next section that has something here.
How are we going to do this? I've noticed quite a few comments. We haven't really done the Q&A yet, but a lot of people were like, you should make it where you control and just get in and fly, or you should fly it where you control first, or you should just turn it into an RC airplane when you're done with it. All very good points. The big point I want to make is this. Yeah, let's crap out. So I get in the airplane, and it's such a tight fit.
It's not really an airplane, bro, but okay.
Flying around this control column.
Okay.
It's now I have more of my way. It's like, how do I get out of this thing easier?
So he wants to manually control the airplane. There is no remote control. So we're discussing that. Now let's skip to the next part.
Thing. Most of us back in the day took apart a Wii video game controller because it had accelerometer gyroscope. You soldered the two things together and make your own flight controller. I actually had to explain to someone the other day ago. Then they asked me, well, do you have any experience with multi-rotor? So I'm like, I was there when the text was written.
It does decide remote control? Okay.
So this stuff is super old. It's basically worth nothing.
the dude that laughs like that is not the dude that I would like get into this plane after he built it.
I think nobody messes with this anymore. So I have a whole bunch of these chips. I don't know. I'll see if you guys are interested and maybe comment something. But I might actually assemble a few of these units by hand and maybe sell a few of them. All right, we're going to mount this into the pizza box along with our airspeed.
For other people that want to build remote cardboard death traps. Okay, let's skip to this part.
Hard thing here.
Halfway through
let's
now.
do a test. We have the two separate systems. I'm gonna make sure they actually work together because I never turned on two express
That's
all
true. He's like a MacGyver.
No, it's a lie. I
sorts.
did that in the VTOL. So I know they work together, but I need to make sure these ones work together. So we're gonna turn it on, wiggle the control surfaces around, move the motors, and then I'm gonna turn this thing off and see what happens. These things should stop running because I set the fail safes to make sure they don't turn off because that would be a very bad day if.
Okay, we're gonna skip. You're right. We're gonna skip to the part. I can't tell with this white shirt there. Hold on a second. There, we're gonna skip to this part here.
Right.
Oh my god, dude. Look at this thing, man. That's insane. Is he hanging off the wing or what's he? What? Hold on a sec. I gotta back up just a touch here. Just a touch. This is insane.
But it's going together pretty smoothly. It's time to ratchet strap these wings on and finally prep to take flight. This plane is obviously a giant shipping box that is going via air freight.
He does look like the girl from Lilo and Stitch.
So
he looks like
here's
Lilo.
The batteries, so you make sure you put the battery
male
sticker
version that's
where the battery
adult.
boxes.
But he looks like an actor.
It's tight, right?
That I've seen before.
Yeah, it's tight.
I mean, they look tight.
When you pick up the tight.
Okay, yeah.
Well, it looks tight, but is it tight?
It's got some pull.
All right, propellers work, engines on. It is
Get
time to
outta
get in
here.
the airplane.
This
This is going to be the taxi test. First, I'm just going to drive around a little bit. Then we'll start doing some high-speed runs.
Man.
It'll probably get light on the wheels. I may even get it off the ground just a little bit, and I'm going to quickly set it back down.
This is
Then we're going to taxi back.
What if it starts to
With the
rain?
actual batteries. Then we're going to fend it.
Watch out
the
for
plane
rain,
is now
man.
done. It is fully assembled. We are just waiting
Like,
on...
here's a rule: if your plane gets soggy, it's not a plane, man. Like, could you imagine you're up there? And how far up in the air is this guy gonna get?
weather, and then we can fly. But I should probably answer some questions from the last video.
The early 1900s race car attitude of the body is too small, just put the lever on the outside is great. Your work is always fun.
Funny thing, I thought about that, but we changed that, so now I'm just doing the controls on the inside because it's just inside is easy, so we're just doing that. So I just kind of cram my arms together and we fly. Okay, next question.
Right now, I'm really happy that I live in an era that I can watch some genius guy build a cardboard airplane. What a time to be alive.
I'm going to get in this supply. We're going to do it.
Also a comment from an Ohioan. Only another Ohioan would say that about an Ohioan making a plane that could literally fall out of the sky if it rained.
For the struts, you might look at cardboard edge protectors commonly seen on shipping boxes for heavy objects like refrigerators.
I saw that. Okay, that's a good suggestion. If I had some of that stuff, I couldn't really find any shorthand. That probably would have been okay for the struts to actually make them like struts that could take...
Okay, but let's be real though. As much as I'm making fun of this guy would be perfect on a zombie apocalypse team. You want the gadget guy on the zombie apocalypse team. Put a 1 if you agree with me. This guy makes the cut on the zombie apocalypse team. This guy would do it. I would definitely have this guy on my zombie apocalypse team. I told Chrissy, I said, Chrissy, you have a terrible sense of direction. You are not on my zombie apocalypse team. Christy was very offended. I said, listen, every time I come out of a parking lot, Christy's going to the wrong Jeep. Like Christy's going to like any Jeep that looks white. When I had the Ford Fusion that was silver, Rosalita, rest in peace. I love you, Rosalita. She was the best car in the world. When I had that Ford Fusion, it was a silver car. Any silver car, Christy went to the silver car that wasn't my car. It could look totally different. If it was silver, she would go to it. When she comes out of a place, if I parked in the front, if I literally parked in the front spot next to the door, Christy comes out of the store and she's walking like 10, 15 feet the other way. The car's right in front of you, Christy. You are not on the apocalypse team. Shame on you, Christy. You're gone.
Shame. Shame.
Now,
Shame.
who would be on my apocalypse team? This guy. Who else would be in my apocalypse team? My daughter, because she might as well be a doctor. She knows so much about medical. This guy is the gadget guy. My daughter would be the medical girl. Anything medical, she's going to take care of you. My son would be a sniper. I would be like the leader, of course. I'm the leader. I mean, I'd have to be the leader. People have to listen to me.
I'm in a fountain.
And somebody's got to bring donuts. And Fingers, you could be on the team too if you bring donuts.
Load. But we had the Flying King post thing, and it's pretty light anyway, so.
As you said here, glue is stronger than cardboard. It's stuck to. Glue holds the top layer of one piece of cardboard to the top layer of another piece, and paper easily delaminates. You really want to use fasteners that go all the way through the cardboard.
All right, listen to these people giving this type of an advice to this guy. This guy's beyond advice, right? This guy's way beyond advice. Can we just watch this thing fly here? Let's just watch this thing fly. Let's go. Let's launch this cardboard plane. Maddie says, after the first day of zombie apocalypse, DG would be, why am I getting kicked off our team? I would not. Listen, you're all going to die horribly if I'm off the team. I'm just telling you, I got lots of common sense, man. I got what they call horse sense. Look at this. Look at this. We're flying over zombies, man. We're flying over zombies. Wow. Wow. Holy God. Go, dude. Go. It's not working. Uh-oh.
I got you, Wheelie.
You're off. He's off the zombie apocalypse team. He just failed. You killed us all, bro. Killed us all.
You got long rope?
Well, that didn't really work out. The plane's a little underpowered, and mainly it's these wheels. They're just so draggy and they can't really cut through this grass. So I saw this thing online where they tow old aerogliders into the sky to do some training, and basically we can do the same thing here. Except I'm not even worried about it because the sled is firmly attached to the car and I have this pin.
He just disqualified himself. I'm sorry. You cannot have a car do this. It's got to be solo plane or GTFO. I mean, really. Who agrees with me? If you're a gadget guy and you need a car, you need a secondary advice, you need secondary help, you lost it. You lost the game.
Release it, I can eject this whole assembly once I get in the air. So we're gonna use the car to give us a little bit of a boost, get me airborne. And
No. Already no. Does he launch this without a car or he needs a car? Does he launch this without a car ever? Hold on a second. No.
Well, there you have it, dear viewer. We've built the perfect Red Bull flu.
This is a scamaz. You scamazed me. This is a clickbait. I have to listen. I like the energy on this. So, Fingers, listen to me. Fingers, I am going to give you, I'm kind of like whoa, because I'm like whoa. There's a plane. So that's a me emoticon going whoa, and then. Like, I'm going to give this a Picard, a DG Picard. I think I got to give this after I watched it. Because at first I was like, whoa. And now I'm kind of like, wait a second. This is an utter, complete failure. This guy, I'm terrible. Listen, I'll watch another one, though. You got to throw something else. Show me something else that he does where I'm so upset, actually. I'm actually upset right now. Okay.